Live from the nation's capital, it's the Truth Conductor in the house. I do not own the rights to this music. Emerald City from the CD Just What You Need by Brian Simpson. Happy Mother's Day, happy Mother's Day, happy Mother's Day to all of the mamas, the grandmamas, the aunts, the cousins, the nieces, everybody, next door neighbor, anybody that's standing in the gap for mama. Man, happy Mother's Day to you. Okay? And may you enjoy this day, and thank you for at least caring. Hey, Lisa, girl, happy Mother's Day to you, girl. God diggity dog. If I was close to you, I'd give you one of these big old fat hugs here, girl. Have your knees buckling. Shoot, girl, I tell you, I give you one of them hugs that make your knees buckle. What's going on, Edward? But man, let me tell y'all. Let me tell you what what? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, girl, that ain't but a hop, skip, and a jump, boy. Shoot. Lord have mercy. Ohio 6 hours at the most. That's just like a walk in the park for me. But hey, let me share this with y'all, man. Listen to me. This is what Kevin Samuels didn't tell you about black women. See, slavery was designed to be permanent through that black woman. If she was enslaved, everything she birthed, even if she was raped, was a slave. Well, what's predicated on the status of the mother now? Welfare. See, federal government say, black man, make as many babies as you want. Nia, what's going on? Happy Mother's Day. With as many different women as you want. As long as you ain't in the house overnight, we gonna take care of them. But then society will turn around and say, black men don't want to be fathers. You see? But the system say, don't be in the house. Now, uh, uh, listen. Now, let me show you something. See, one of the things with Kevin, he definitely was burning the candle at both ends. Okay? As a man, hey David, as a man, that wasn't his first one night stand. That wasn't his first. And ladies, let me tell y'all something. Listen to me, ladies. Listen to me. If a man don't have patience for you, you just a screw. You just a fuck. Let me say that again, ladies. If a man don't have patience for you outside of that bed, you just a fuck. That's all you are. The only time you're going to get his attention is when you put your fingers in your panties to take them off. You got his undivided attention. And soon as he finished getting, he ain't got no patience. And rarely do he come through for you. Because when you call him up wanting something, he wants to know why you got to drop this on me like this. How come you couldn't let me know in advance? I can't do this. Okay, what's going on, New York? You see, that's what a man, when a man ain't got, and like, he ain't got no patience for you. And if you go back and you look at Kevin Samuels' last video that he did, he'll show you, he ain't had no, man, that girl was just a fuck. He ain't had no patience for her. See, because when you care about something, man, you can tolerate it, ladies. See, when a man care about you, ladies, you can get on his fucking nerves and he can tolerate it. When a man cares about you, ladies, when he don't give a shit about you, you can't never do nothing right. You see, you can't, and see that's another thing. See, that's a and see the young women today, all they want to do is walk into a ready-made situation and put their bags down. They think a big ass and a pretty face and they bed game is supposed to be sufficient. Them motherfuckers can't cook. They can't clean. They don't even know how to balance a checkbook. But they think they pretty face and they big ass and they bed game is supposed to be sufficient. Okay? Okay, no, but and I'm telling you, and see the thing. What we don't want to talk about is we got see we had a period in the 80s and the 90s where a bunch of old heads was knocking up young girls just like this here, left and right. I mean, knocking them up just like this. And we had a lot of bitter women that's done produced. See, all of the babies, okay? We got a lot of bitter babies, man, from a lot of bitter women. Okay. So let's go back. Let's go back and look. Let's go back and look at what he said about the ladies in the 35. Let's go back 35 years. That's in the 80s. In the crack epidemic. See, a lot of the women that are between the ages of 30 to 40, a lot of their male classmates dead. Let me say that again. See, a lot of females in the black community, between the ages of 30 and 40, a lot of their male classmates dead. Over half of their male classmates don't even exist because they were caught up in that damn drug war. Okay? So they ain't got nobody. So what he's saying, they're leftovers, he's telling the truth. They are leftovers because they ain't know if ain't who gonna pick them? Because the rest of the motherfuckers are dead. So the ones that's left got who they got. And if you ain't been chosen, buddy, you're a leftover. So how did he lie? When the age group he's talking about was the middle of the goddamn drug epidemic in the black communities. That's when a lot of these teenage boys, man, trying to get something for nothing for fucking nothing and got killed up out of here. Because see, at one time, DC was the murder capital of the world. For us, we were the murder capital of the world. That's how bad it was in DC. So where did he lie? Where did he lie? See, people forget about, man, we had a drug war in the black community. The same president that's President Biden. Man, look at the war on drugs. The streets three strike thing. Man, look how many black men lives that were screwed up by the criminal justice system. So how did he lie? He didn't lie. They are. If you're 35 and you ain't married, you are left over. Because ain't no more men in your age group. Because the rest of them dead. See, and we don't want to talk about that. Okay, and see, let me show you something now. Listen to me. If slavery is designed to be permanent to the status of the mother, so if you keep the black woman confused and dysfunctional, well, it's a wrap. Because most of the families are run by women. So you got the whole, as long as you keep that woman confused and dysfunctional, everything else is dysfunctional, buddy. Okay? It's just that simple, man. And see, and we got too many women right now that think a big ass, a pretty face, and some good pussy is supposed to be enough. See, this is the problem we have right now. See, because this is what they are being instilled in them. All you need is a pretty face, a big ass, and some good pussy. And if you go and ask half of these women right now, what makes some pussy good? They'll look at you like a cow looking at a new gate. What? What makes some pussy good? I make it good. That's how stupid they are. They don't even know what make it good. See, they think it's all of, I make it good. How you make it good? Because the way I do it. See, you can't even articulate why it's good. But in the meantime, you stressed out over your little $1,200 rent payment. And you talking about a high value man that's looking at 40, 50 million. That he's juggling around and you stressed out over $1,200 fucking dollars. Where's the connect there? What can you talk about? See, a lot of women don't even have a creative. They can't even come up with nothing creative. And see, ladies, let me help you out with something. The high value man that Kevin Samuels was always talking about. He's a proactive man. He's miles down the road from where you are. And you can't even see it. Man, in fact, you want to know why he's so far down the road. Why you got to do that? Why is that necessary? You see, when you come into a situation like that, you know, when you don't have anything to offer, you see somebody's gonna have to take time to explain to you, you know, the protocols of that level of lifestyle, because it's different from see every stage is different. You know, people with $1,000 live a different lifestyle of somebody with $100,000. $100,000 live a different lifestyle than $1 million. You know, 5 million live a different lifestyle than a million lifestyle. See, everybody got their own level. Okay? Yeah, yeah, seriously, man. And that big booty and that pretty face. You got to have some more than that. And you can't even cook because he got money and you can go out. You can dine out. And you can't even cook. You don't even like to clean. And my grandmama told me, baby, if you find a woman that don't like to clean, she don't like to wash her ass. And see, that's some of the thing about some of you women, man, y'all got fake eyelashes, fake eyes, fake hair, fake breasts, fake nails, fake booty, and you want a real motherfucking man. And get home and be taking all that shit off, and the guy looking at it like, who the fuck are you? This ain't who I met in the club. Who are you? Where did you come from? You go in the bathroom, take all that shit out, and come out and you're like, wait a minute. Who are you? Where did you come from? No, seriously, man. You know, look at all these women running around with these goddamn different colors in their hair. Talking about they looking for a real man. And every fucking thing about you is fake. And you looking for something real. You wouldn't recognize real if it walked up on you. And ladies, let me tell y'all something. The essence of who a man is in his sperm. Let me say that again. The essence of who a man is in his sperm. If he's a liar, a cheater, a deceiver, vindictive, jealous, every time he come in you, that's all he depositing. Because that's who he is. Okay? That's all he's depositing in you. And you notice, see, if you notice anything about that's right. And if you notice the thing about men, see, when men have sex, they done spent their energy. In the meantime, that woman, not only does she have to deal with her energy, but she got to now deal with the energy that he done dumped into her. See, that's why they be all up working and washing and cooking, and we sound asleep because we done dumped all our energy into her, and she got to wear that shit off. Okay, so if you got a negative person, look at what they give you, and you're wondering why you have so many female problems. Look at what you got between your legs. You see, and once that energy get up in there, it ain't coming back out. Man, you ever had a connection with a person that was so strong that when you thought about them, goddamn, they called, you cross their path or something. I mean, soon as you think about them, goddamn, there they are, right there, either in person or on the phone. See, that's how powerful that energy is, and a lot of people play with it. See, a lot of people don't respect it. And that's one of the things. I mean, Kevin was a good-looking dude. That wasn't the first one-night stand that he had. That's why every time now I see why he had to drink Red Bull. Because if you go back and look at him, every time he did he always drinking a Red Bull, man, for energy. Because you're burning the candle at both ends. And right now, man, we got to educate these young girls that you don't need the weave. You don't need the fake eyelashes and the fake nails. You know, you don't need all the fake. Man, there's women out here that are putting their lives on the line just to get a big ass, a Brazilian butt lift. I mean, they're risking their lives. just to get a big butt. For what? And you can't even balance a goddamn checkbook. And you talking about you want a big ass. That's fake. See, and all of the other health complications in later ages that's gonna come with that shit that man got to deal with because of your vanity. See, look at the vanity, man. That a lot of these women feel like they got to entertain to be wanted. See, they got to come out here and put all that shit on. And you don't know who the fuck they are under all that makeup. You don't know what kind of face, what it looked like. I mean, seriously, man. And see, this is why, truth be told, a lot of these young boys are carrying these women the way they do because when they see them, man, and she made up so fine and she got his attention, and then when he see the real thing, he's like, oh fuck, this is just a fuck here. Shit, she ain't as pretty as I thought. Shit, what the fuck I done got myself into? She done came and took off all that makeup. I thought her titties was bigger. Where her titties go to? They sure look bigger than that in the club. Where'd they go to? Damn, I thought her ass was a lot from. Where did all that go to? And she done took the makeup. Oh my goodness! I didn't know she looked like that. Lord, I gotta get out of here. And that's why that, and see, you get a lot of young boys that'll take and exploit that situation and fuck her and dump her back among us as damaged goods. And ladies, I'm telling you, look, ladies, here's how you know if a man is interested in you. If a man is interested in you, he got patience for your bullshit. Let me say that again, ladies. When a man is interested in you, he has patience for your bullshit. He can tolerate it. When a man is interested in you, okay, he can tolerate your bullshit. Okay? And that man that's interested in you, you ain't never got to ask him for nothing. Because he's always listening to your conversation. And unfortunately, you got a lot of women that run around talking about a man trying to buy them. Because she ain't never got to ask him for nothing. But in the meantime, that man she got to ask for something is the one that's got an ulterior motive. See, he wants some pussy. And not only do he want some pussy, you got to ask him, and he's expecting it back. And if you break up, he wants it back. See, that's the one that's got the ulterior motive. You always got to ask him. You see, always got to ask him. And he wants it back. But that man that care about you, he gonna make sure you got, man. He gonna make sure you have. You ain't got to ask him for nothing. Because he gonna always make sure you got something. And a lot of women spin on a guy like that. He's too good. See, a lot of them want, a lot of people, a lot of women want some thugs in their bed. They ain't looking for nobody that love them. See, if the truth be told, a lot of women They just want a thug in their bed. And see, and you got women, them six-figure women, see, all of them high-value women. See, just like you got high-value men, you got high-value women. And see, only thing a high-value woman need is some good dick. She got everything else. You see? That's all a high-value woman need is some good dick. Because she can do everything else on her own. And see, and you got some people out here, men and women, man, that are so good with their sex game. That's how they make it. That's how they survive. Because they get in these relationships, man, fuck their brains out, and people spoil them, give them anything that they want. And they'll stay there until they get tired and find another and move on. You gave up on men. You gave up on yourself. You didn't give up on men. What's going on, Karen? You gave up on yourself. Neil, you gave up on yourself. See, if you knew who you were, you wouldn't even make a statement of it. See, here's the problem. Here's the problem. Most folk don't want to be real about what they want. Man, at this stage of my life, I want somebody not only that I can love, that I can trust, that's got my back, and can watch my money. That's what I want. That's what I want, man. See, I want somebody that can watch my money. And see, and if all you do is spend money, you ain't watching. And most of the women that Kevin Samuels was talking about, they're spenders. See, those are the people that he's dealing with. Like I said, these are young women that come in here with they got their bags, they want to walk, and they 2 kids, and they want to walk into a ready-made situation, set their bags down, and open up shop. They ain't trying to build nothing, man. They ain't trying to inspire nothing. They ain't trying to do none of that. They just want to, be the token, be the arm candy. And see, you got a lot of women out here. No, well, see, first of all, most folk don't know what they want. Most folk can't be real about what they want. That's man, if you a woman and sex ain't that important to you, then how that dude physically look, it's not an issue. See, that's what, see, Neil, that's the problem. You trying to find the right one. The Bible say, he who finds a wife finds a good thing. And most women don't know how to put themselves to be found. See, that's what the problem is. Most women don't know how to be found. Okay? Man, when I found my wife, now I don't work on Saturdays, and I've been struggling with that. You shouldn't be looking. See, so just hang on. I'm gonna help you out, Nia. And I was trying to rest this Saturday, and I couldn't, man. So I said, boy, let me get up and just go down. Let me get up and go down to this hotel and see what the hell is going on. And soon as I was walking in the door of the hotel, The manager was talking to my wife, and he said, "That's him right there." And when I saw him point at me, I threw my hand up. I said, "I ain't do it." And the guy that she had arranged for them to take them somewhere didn't show up. Now I know why he didn't show up. Because she twisted his arm to a ridiculous price. And when she told me, when she said, Anwar said he was going to do this for this much, I said, I ain't doing that. And that girl balled her fists up just like this here. And I said, girl, that's my grandmama's fist. I'm going to marry you. That's how I recognize my wife. That's exactly when I told my wife, she asked me to do something, and I said I wasn't going to do it. And she balled up her fist. I said, girl, that's my grandmama's fist. I'm going to marry you. That's how I recognize my wife. See, a lot of y'all don't even know what to see. Look what you're looking for. You know. I got a lady talking about she tired of looking. Well, one day you ought to go to the auto parts shop and buy some and get some deodorizer for your car. Or walk in and see, what kind of wax or car wash. And I bet you, Nia, you ain't never been into an auto parts store. That's where men hang out. And see, and if a woman is looking for a man, then she needs to start finding things where men hang out. Man, my wife is fine. If my wife was here, I would not have been able to do the stuff that I'm doing because she would have overstayed her visa. And I couldn't talk. I couldn't make no noise because she didn't overstay her visa. You see, if my wife was still here. So by her not being here, then I could be me. This is how I developed the Truth Conductor. Because my wife ain't here. See, when my wife comes, I done got past the cussing stage. When I first started with the Truth Conductor, man, I was cussing like a sailor. To break down some of that adversity and to kick open some of them doors. You see? So no, man. You need to start, going some places where men hang out. And I bet you right now, if I asked you, Nia, what kind of man you want, you couldn't even tell me. A good man could be anything. You see, you got to be specific about what you want. And some stuff you're going to have to compromise on. You ain't going to get everything you want, okay? All right? Thank you, sir. You ain't going to get everything you want. You ain't going to get it, man. You're going to have to compromise on some stuff. Man, listen, let me tell you something. I love my wife because I can tolerate my wife getting on my nerves. I'm serious. I love my wife because I can tolerate my wife getting on my nerves. I really can. I can tolerate it, man. It don't irritate me. It make me feel some kind of way a little bit, but I can tolerate it. And at this age, love is fine, but it's more about what you can tolerate. And that's what you got to be able to do, man. When you start looking, what is it that I can tolerate, and what I can't tolerate? See, I can't tolerate a liar. I can't tolerate a thief. I can't tolerate somebody dishonest. See, I don't have any tolerance for that. And see, you got to know what you can tolerate. And that'll put you in the realm, in the arena of where you need to be. And most folk don't know what they can tolerate, man. They just got this, and man, I just want a good person. Well, that could be anybody. A 600-pound motherfucker could be a good person. Well, okay. So here's the person say, I want somebody to accept me as I am. Then that means that you're going to have to accept somebody else as they are. Okay? But see, in order for somebody to accept you for what you see, you're going to have to be able to accept somebody else for who they are. And that first perception of what you see might be totally against. And that could be a good person, but you don't give them a chance. See, you want a chance, but do you really give people a chance, Nia? See, that's the $1,000,000 question. You have to accept him. And I would venture to say that one of the reasons you have the problem you have because a lot of people you don't accept. You don't give them a chance. Because on the surface they don't look good. And you don't want to waste your time. Okay? And you need to get to, see. Listen to me, y'all. When a person has an ulterior motive or an agenda, one of the biggest traits they will exhibit, they like to flatter folk. See somebody that's running the game, somebody that's got an agenda, flattery is their tool. They use flattery to get you to drop your guard. So anytime somebody come up on you and you don't know them, and they use a lot of flattery, they got an agenda. And you just got to know it. You see, you ain't got to let them know you know it. But that's just the way it is, man. Anytime somebody come to you with a bunch of flattery, man, you should throw that red flag. Oh, shit. What are they looking for? I got a live one right here. Because they're trying to get you to drop your guard with the flattery. That's how you know who's who. Just listen to the conversation. Okay? Listen to the conversation. You see, and as far as another thing, women need to pay attention to the patience of men. You see, you need to pay attention when he got patience and when he don't. See, that'll let you know what his motives are. Okay? See, cause if he ain't got no patience to watch the shows you want to watch, that should be, you should watch that. Watch a person's patience around you. That'll tell you a lot about where your relationships stand. And that's for men and women. That ain't just for women, that's for men and women. If a woman ain't got no patience for a man, she looking for an out. She looking for a door, man. She's looking for an exit. And see, ladies, let me tell you something. Anytime you can't never be right, you ain't never good enough, you always wrong, that man is looking for an exit. Okay, he's looking for an exit. When you can't never do nothing right, and you'll notice that the one thing that they finally trip about is some shit that's totally out in left field that they finally go off on. You see, and you have to know that. And like I told you, see, you got men and women. that use that sex game to addict people. See, when a woman gets dick whipped, women get dick whipped, men get pussy whipped. Okay? And ain't nothing more dangerous than a pussy whipped man. Okay? Now that's the truth. Cause see, if he can't have you, can't nobody have you. And see, and you got people that they sex game is on the one. And see, and they get in relationships with people, man, fuck their brains out, get them addicted, abuse them, use them, mistreat them until they find a new victim, and then they dump them and they off to somebody else. And now this person, because they so addicted to that sensation, to that feeling, that they'll just do anything to hold on to whenever they can get that pleasure. See, because you got some women out here, man, they don't care. Just, baby, if it's just once every other month, I'm good with it. I'll go along with it. Just don't cut me off. See, and that's how you got some women out here, baby, just don't cut me off. Okay, I don't mind sharing. See, there are some women like that. They don't mind sharing. Okay, I mean, look at Kevin Samuels, man. You think that he just met this girl and bam, she had to know something about him. She had to know who he was to end up the first night. Cause if he was a regular Joe Bo, shit, he got to work for that. And see, that's what when you get some notoriety and you get a little famous behind you, see, shit, you ain't got to ask for nothing. You got women that want to come up, man, right now, and women know I'm married. Shit, let me come into some money. Them motherfuckers be throwing pennies at my feet. What? True conductor. I don't care nothing about your wife being in the Philippines. I don't care. I don't care if she in the Philippines. They wouldn't give a shit about my wife at all. And let me tell you something, ladies. And see, when you come and disrespect my wife, then that right there telling me who I'm dealing with. See, when a woman come up and gonna hit on me, you disrespecting my wife. Shit, I wouldn't fuck Jada Pinkett with your dick. Her, Halle Berry, Beyonce, I wouldn't fuck them with your dick. Cause all of them toxic. Shit, Jada. You see, Jada. That's what's wrong with Jada right now. That little young boy then got back up in her back. Some places that Will wasn't able to touch. And she done went crazy. And Lord knows if somebody came along and fucked Halle Berry, shit, one of them crazy ass characters. If a man come along and fuck Halle Berry, he gonna pull out one of them crazy ass characters she be playing in the movies. Because because you got to realize, let me tell you something. All of them actors, all them parts they play, them spirits be in them. See, y'all be laughing. But all of them, all them things, Halle Berry, shit, them spirits in her, buddy. Shit, something just like that can make one of them spirits pop out in real life. Okay, so no, that's toxic. That's toxic. I pet them three. Shit, I wouldn't do them with you. No, I pass. Let that go. And see again. Here again, man. Here again. Because you got so many people that don't know real. See, majority of the women right now, man, hell no. Hell to the no. No. Somebody say, Madonna, hell to the no, no, no. Hell no. No, no. Shit, hell no. But no, seriously, man. You got a lot of people that are using the power of this sexual energy to manipulate people. It happens every day, man. It happens every day. Man, somebody come along and get their bell wrong and make them do something stupid. It happens every day. You know, but again, you got to look at the mindset. See, because all of the women between, I'm going to say 25 to 40, half of their male classmates are dead. All of the women between 25 and 40, half of their male classmates are dead. They ain't no longer here. And we got to factor in all of those bitter mamas, man, that had all them babies from all them old heads that was knocking them up left and right. Yeah. See. There's a good example. Here's a woman, man, that retired from a good job, sold her house, and you got to wonder, man, what did he tell her to make her risk something that good? Because it had to be some sex involved. See, he had to stimulate something in her that ain't never been stimulated before. And yes, ladies, let me answer this question now. Size does matters. Let me say that again. Let me say that shit again. Size does matter. Any woman that's sitting here talking about size don't matter is full of shit. Okay? Let me say that again. Any woman that say size don't matter is full of shit. As simple as that. What? True conductor. How can you make a statement like that? Well, let me tell you why. See, what a lot of people don't understand is pleasure comes from friction. Let me say that again. See, what a lot of people don't understand, pleasure comes from friction. Okay? Now, that's not true. See, and the more friction that you can create, the more intense the pleasure. Your orgasm only comes from friction. That's what it comes from. Friction. And the more friction that you can create, the more intense your orgasm is. It's just that simple. What? Hey, you some sex therapist? I ain't no sex therapist and all that, but that's just common sense. All your sexual pleasure comes from friction. From friction. If you're masturbating, it's friction. What's going on? What's going on, Strawberry? It's friction. Man or woman. If a man jacking, it's friction. If a woman is playing with it, it's friction. That's what determines pleasure. And a lot of people don't even take that into consideration. They don't even think about, God damn, man, I do have an orgasm from friction. That's what it is. And the more friction that you can create, more intense the pleasure. Just that simple. So for all y'all that say size don't matter, you full of shit. Because it does. Just that simple. Because it's all about the friction, man. That's what it's about, the friction. See, a lot of y'all ain't talking about, damn, true conductor, shit, you right about that. It is about the friction. Yeah, it's about the friction, man. More friction you can create, more intense your pleasure. So stop saying size don't matter, because it does. But that's what I'm talking about, man. See, even with a man masturbating, man, he got to have some friction. Okay? That's what it's about. And see, unfortunately, a lot of people look, man, listen. I told y'all I'm 69 years old. And sex don't sex don't owe me nothing. And, okay, so these are my kids, man. When this is our first time in Jamaica. But y'all see that on my head. See, a lot of people know what that is on my head. See, a lot of people know what that is on my head. You got everybody want to be a Q now. Everybody want to be, because there are perks with being a Q. See, women love Qs, man. Women, there are some women that will bend backwards. No, I haven't. They've been over backwards. For that, there's some perks that come with that. See, I don't care who you are, man. If you're a part of that organization, you can go on any campus. You can go anywhere. All right. But we got to, we have to be real with ourselves about a lot of this stuff that we're dealing with. And see, a lot of us are not being real. And one of the things a lot of people are struggling with right now is this thing called sex. A lot of people are struggling with that right now. That's an issue for a lot of people right now. This thing called sex. And a lot of people are using this thing called sex to get where they want to get in life. Isn't it interesting that you got some ladies that don't even have a high school education, can get an OnlyFans and make over 6 figures, busting it open for the camera. See, because that's what works for them. See, you got to look at the mindset, man, of what we're dealing with right now. Women they exploit themselves, because everybody some kind of way is showing something. You see, and I don't know if y'all noticed this or not, but all of this celebrity, especially if you're a female, man, some kind of way you're gonna have to be naked some kind of way. You're gonna have to show something. Okay? You're gonna have to show something. Man, talking about dry friction. Sometimes that work too. Sometimes dry work too, but sometimes it'll work, boy. After a little bit, it'll come around. Yeah, it might start out dry, but if you hitting it right, it'll come around, buddy. That's the truth. And see again, man. We got to be real about what we're doing. We got to be real. And a lot of people are just not being real about their expectations about what they want. And if we can get some of these young girls, man, that they don't need the eyelashes, they don't need the fake boobs, they don't need the fake nail, the fake hair, the fake ass, that they can be themselves. And this is the problem right now. See, we have an environment where people won't accept you for yourself. You got to present to be something else. And then once that person see who you really are, that's why a lot of them are by themselves. See, we ain't talked about that, about how they put on all this goddamn makeup and these damn weaves, and they tight ass dresses, and they go out looking fine as shit, and then get home and start taking all that shit off, and gotta look and say, goddamn, what the fuck? Wait, who are you? Where'd you come from? Lisa, where Lisa at? I'm Lisa. What happened to the hair? See, that's what the problem is. That's what the problem is. See, they got to fake it if they want to be accepted. Okay? And you got, and see, you got these girls out here, fake hair, fake eyes, fake nails, fake everything, and they looking for a real man. And everything about them is fake. How you think they're gonna see real when everything about them is fake? And see, this is another problem that people have. See, if everything about you is fake, how you gonna recognize real? When everything you depend on is fake. See, you'll take real as a joke. And consequently, so you're only attracted to stuff that look fake, just like you. And then once it backfires on you, now you're bitter. Now you're angry. Yes, it has. And you got a lot of people, man. I'm talking about teachers. You got adults that this sexual impropriety is messing them up with kids, man. With students, teachers, and students. It's a common thing every day, man, that some teacher somewhere is banging a student. That's real, man. And then not to even mention about how these young girls, they got to fend off all this other stuff that they got to deal with, and then still try to be normal. And look at what they got to fight off. See, you got a bunch of old heads right now, man, black and white. Shit, boy. See, don't get into the Hispanic community. When you start talking about abuse, sexual abuse, see, because a lot of them can't say nothing because they ain't legal. See, look how a lot of those women are being exploited, man, because they are legal, and people are taking advantage of them. You see, and they scared. So there's a lot that's to unwrap here. Yeah, it is. You gonna have, listen to me. You gonna have a whole bunch of guys Cause Kevin Samuels has dropped the baton in the middle of the track. And somebody is gonna go up and try to scoop that baton up. Okay? Somebody gonna try to scoop that thing up, man. And see, and if you're trying to burn the candle from both ends, you're gonna suffer the same fate. You're gonna suffer the same fate as him. And see, this is the problem, man. We don't have nobody that say what they mean and mean what they say. See, people are saying one thing, but they mean something else. Man, we got to get back to you mean what you say and you say what you mean. It ain't no, it ain't no nonsense here. Ain't no cut card here. And this is the problem, man, when you try to be straight with people. See, they'll take one thing you say wrong and judge you by that. See, that's how people determine. See, they'll take. You can say 100 things right, but they're gonna take one thing wrong, and use that against you. Use that as justification, and instead of yeah, that's why. Because see, you have to understand, man. That woman, boy, that woman is powerful, man. See, if man is created in the image of God, let me say that again. If man is created in the image of God, look where they come from. A damn woman. Mankind is created in the image of God. And look what vessel creates in the image of God. That's some powerful energy. You see, and that's what a lot of people are playing with. That energy that creates in the image of God. All right? Man, if you keep women dysfunctional, if you keep them confused, if you keep them discouraged, you got a whole generation, because the women are the ones that influence the family. See, if we can get these young girls right, man, these young boys gonna get in line. Cause they want that poo nanny. See, that's how powerful that poo nanny is. Man, if these young girls get in line, these young boys gonna get in line. See, if these young girls wasn't flocking to all of these guys out here, these rappers and these drug dealers, the only reason I used to drive for Metro. I drove for Metro for 8 years. And I drove the B30 line. That's from Greenbelt to BWI Airport. It's about a 40-minute ride from DC. And first of the month, man, it never fails. There was a mall on the way called Arundel Mills Mall. And every first of the month, man, you saw a young boy that would pass a bus where a girl is sitting in his lap, riding him, and soon as he get to Arundel Mill Mall exit, that's the exit he gonna take. She riding him all the way to the mall. You see, and see, that's what you got. Some women, as long as some men can do something for them materially, that's all they want. See, and we ain't even discussed them women yet. See, and those are a lot of the women that are after these high value men are just there to be arm candy. That's it, because they ain't got nothing else to offer. Because most of the young girls right now think that that a big ass, a pretty face, and a tight sex game is all a man wants. They think that's all a man need. I don't care who he is. A pretty face, a big ass, and some good pussy. They think that's what every man want. But see, they don't know that that high value man is a proactive man, and he probably 10, 15, 20 miles down the road already. You still worrying about how you gonna pay your rent. And he 20 miles down the road looking at something else. You see, so there ain't no connection there. There's nothing, there's no stabilization there. Okay, yeah. This is why men, I'm telling you, y'all, why men don't have patience with women, because they just a one night stand. Man, I wish you know what? Doggone it. I don't know why I'm sitting here asking y'all this question. Hold on a second here. Okay. Let me show y'all something. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Show you what I'm talking about. Here we go. Where is that? Is it this one? No, this ain't it. Somebody done took that thing down, man. That last video he had. Somebody done took it down, I think. Yeah, they done took that thing down.
Outcome she wants as far as relationships. But when you ask women who are in their mid to late 30s,
Listen to this.
even in their early 40s, who are boss chicks, bad chicks, got my money together, I got my master's.
I'm a PhD.
Got my master's, but can you cook?
I don't need a cookbook.
And they got their PhD and everything else. They don't have a cookbook, but they damn sure do have a dog. All right, what is the one thing you tend to hear? Some sort of, well, I'm doing what I'm doing right now, and I'm in a waiting position. I'm waiting for, God to send that man to me. I'm holding out, so I'm going to go num num you ring till that man comes along.
See, that is I think for a lot of people are missing out is by not putting themselves in a position to do nothing. You'll be surprised at how many women are sitting at home that won't even go volunteer somewhere to try to do some good. They think that man is gonna come knock on their door, and all they got to do is answer the door, and there he is. He gonna be standing there, and you supposed to know. But why don't you go volunteer somewhere? Why don't you go serve somewhere? Why don't you go do something good for somebody and put yourself in a position that you'll be meeting different people? See, this is well. One of the guys say, but all the athletes in entertainment go white girls. You know why? Do you know why? They know how to act. It's just that simple. That white girl is used to going. She ain't gonna be loud. See, she ain't gonna make a scene. This is what a lot of folk don't understand about interracial dating. You know, when you see a black man that's got a white girl, it's because 9 times out of 10, wherever he's hanging out, she ain't gonna embarrass him. You see, she gonna know how to act. She gonna know what the protocol is. Cause that's what the circle that he's running in is the circle that she's used to. So for him to have to bring on a novice, see, he gonna have to be explaining something as it go along. Or she might do something or say something that's wrong. While it's happening, that's what that is all about. Because again, see, you're in entertainment, you're an athlete. So that means you're gonna be around a different set of folk, and a lot of these people gonna have money. And a lot of folk don't know how to act around folk with money. Let me say that again. See, a lot of folk don't know how to act, especially like this here, around people with money, because we ain't never been exposed to it. That's why. That's why you see most entertainers and athletes go for the white wives, because they ain't got to educate her. She 9 times out of 10 know all of the protocols of the circle that he's in. That's why. You see? So she gonna make him look good. See, that's what you got to realize about an interracial relationship. See, when you get something like that, that man gonna pick somebody that's gonna make him look good, not embarrass him. See, that's what that's all about. Because in his mind, no matter what environment I put her in, she's white. She can survive. She know how to handle it. But I can't say that about the average black girl. See, she might not know what it's like to walk into the Ritz-Carlton or one of these other fancy restaurants. You see, and all it takes is one goof, and you never know what that might blow. See, so okay, my daughter just went she in Michigan, man, had to go get my grandson. She just texted me, she made it safe. Okay. So that's you see, that's what we gotta deal with. You know, and in a lot of situations, I mean, there are some situations that some black women are very capable of handling. But you got to understand, man, that a lot of guys in those positions, their mate has a lot to do with their advancement. Do you think for 1 minute if was the black judge that just got on the Supreme Court, if her husband was black, nah. See, Clarence Thomas' wife, white. Her husband is white. It's the culture. And let me tell you about, listen, this is something I found real interesting about this culture war we're having. During the Civil War, it was white people that was fighting white people about black people. In the culture war, It's white people fighting white people about black people. That's some wild shit, ain't it? That's the Civil War. You had white people fighting white people about black people. The culture war is white people fighting white people about black people. Same old shit. What's the difference? A lot of y'all ain't even thought about it like that. Like, damn, Truth Conductor, I didn't think about it like that. What's the difference? Think about it. Yeah, what's the difference? You see, so again, man, we have to sit down and talk to one another. We have to be able to relate to one another. That it's just as simple as that. You know, and I can tell you this. There are more good men than there are high value men. Let me say that again. There are more good men than there are high value men. Man, you got some damn good brothers staying at home with their parents because their parents need that extra income to be able to stay in their house. And you got some dudes, man, that are in their parents' house, man, just so it can be an extra income to save the house. And look how many women talk about if a man is still at home with his parents, he ain't no good. See, you got a whole bunch of women that just cause a man is still staying at home, she done wrote him off. He ain't no good. He ain't worth nothing. He's still at home with his parents. But in the meantime, he's helping his parents with that extra income keep their house. And you got a problem with it. See, if he was an asshole, he would be out in his apartment and wouldn't come back home and let them figure it out. Same thing with some women, man. There's some women back at home with their parents, man, because that extra income is helping their parents keep that house. And you got some folk looking at people. Yeah, the vice president's husband is white. No, yeah, the vice president's husband is white. That's right. Damn right. That's right. Kamala Harris is white. Her husband is white. Sure is. I forgot about that. You see, so, cause you know, and a lawyer. So you know, that's what that's all about, man. It's all about the protocol, people being able to fit in. You know, not having to groom nobody. And see, and that's what people you know try to attach themselves to somebody that's already groomed. Cause hey man, I gotta tell you, my wife is the groomed one in this relationship. I ain't lying, boy. I picked me a Filipino pearl, buddy. Yes, sir, buddy. I picked me a Filipino pearl. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Okay, so I don't have no problem with that. I know my place. But my wife runs circles around me, man, and that's what I need. Somebody that could run circles around me, because I ain't got to worry about my back. See, I don't have to worry. See, I know what my wife is capable of doing. See, so I ain't got to worry, because baby, he'll take care of this, and I know it's done. But see, if a high value man come on and say, baby, he'll take care of this for me, and he got to explain to you how to do it too, he can do it himself. You see, now, here's the difference. If this man is patient enough to try to explain some stuff to you, he care about you. See, that's how you know the difference. When somebody care about you, man, they gonna try to expose you to some of the stuff that they're exposed to. When they care. But when they don't care, oh man, in the right time, man. I'm not worried about that's all in due time. All in due time. That's all in due time. God working this thing out right now, and I just believe that. Because he'll say he restore everything the locust, the cankerworm, and the palmer worm has taken. And I believe that. That, man, it's been 3 years, be 3 years next month since I seen my wife. And God gonna restore all of that. Gonna restore all of it. I just come out here and keep doing what I'm doing, man. Trying to talk to people, trying to encourage people, trying to help people. But right now, we got too many women, man, that want to walk into a ready-made situation, and some of them got kids, and be able to put their bags down and open up shop. And it just ain't that easy, man. And this is what Kevin Samuels been trying to tell ladies, it's not that easy. And a lot of women think, man, I got a big booty, I got a pretty face, and my sex game is tight. So that's what else do he need? But I had all of that. See, a woman coming, baby, what you got? I want, need, can't get, or haven't had. See, that's what I want to know. When a woman come talk, baby, what you got? I want, that I need, that I can't get, that I haven't had. Now, if you got something outside of these 4 options right here, then you got my undivided attention. But being that you don't, okay? Say, what about the spiritual level? What about, what do you mean, what about the spiritual level? A lot of people, this is what you got to understand about relationships. First of all, most people don't know how to be themselves. That's first and foremost. Most folk don't know how to be themselves. Most folk are not comfortable with themselves. That's why they have to have all these add-ons, because they're not comfortable with themselves. And see, if you let a man see what he getting, ain't no surprises. See, when a man can see what he's getting, ain't no surprises. And because you got all the makeup, you painted, your face been beat, and your hair beat and all this other stuff, and you got it's amazing that you have so many women who are made up falsely, but they're looking for a real man. And I think this is the conflict that we got in the younger generation. They're looking for somebody real, trying to attract with something that's false. And they're getting what they get. And see, and what they're attracting, no, this is false. See, these young boys ain't stupid. They look at these girls, they looking at their bodies, but they know they ain't all that pretty. They know that. They know it. See, here's the difference in how it used to be. How it used to be, what's going on, boxing, was like this. Men would have sex to fall in love. Women fell in love to have sex. Now, women have sex to fall in love. Women are doing the same shit men do now, man. A man has sex to fall in love. If you didn't know that, that's why he has to have so many different women, because he falls in love with the sex, man. That's what gets a man. Okay? Women fall in love, then they'll give up the sex. But that man needs that sex, man. You give him some good poo nanny, he'll lose his mind. I'm serious. You find a man and give him some good poo, man, he'll lose his mind. So a woman to do the same thing, man. Get back far enough back up in a woman's back, boy, she'll go stark raving crazy. You touch some places back up in her back, she'll go bananas. Be like one of them old crazy women Holly Berry be doing. Okay, yeah. You see, so when you get and see, ladies and men, everybody, here is the number one red flag of a person that has an agenda, that has an ulterior motive. Here's the number one red flag. They're going to flatter the hell out of you. So when a person got an agenda, when they have an ulterior motive, flattery is what they use to get you to drop your guard. And you have to know, man, when you run across somebody and they constantly flattering you, you say, man, what the fuck is this person up to? That's what you need to say. Man, what the fuck are they up to? Because this is just too much flattery. And see, a lot of people get caught up in that shit. Oh, True Conductor, man, you sure look good. You 69, you sure look good. You look like you 40. You know, man, I like the way you wear. Every time you turn around, they complimenting you on something. They got an ulterior motive. They want you to drop your guard so they can get in. And once they get in, they're going to wreak havoc. Okay? That's how you know anybody. Man, the number one red flag to somebody with an agenda, man, they always going to flatter. They're going to flatter the hell out of you. They're going to bend over backwards to try to please you when they got an agenda. And you had to have that right on top of your head. So when you see it, I don't care what they saying. Oh, shit. Sound good, look good, feel good, but something's up. And you got to know it. And see, the problem with most folk is they ignore that first one. Man, let me show y'all something. Where that picture at? Uh, when I first met my kid's mama, that's her right there. I ain't seen that girl in over 35 years. I couldn't tell you if she dead or alive right now. Okay? As a matter of fact, this is my daughter. My son is in the oven. I didn't even know it at that point. But right here, my son is in the oven. Right here. Okay? Right here. So, you know, and I ignored the warnings. He's cooking. I ignored the warnings, man. I ignored them. I ignored them. I ignored them. You know, because I was just captivated. And that's what you're gonna have some people, man, that's gonna get captivated. You know, and that's what they're gonna make their decision on, that captivation. And see, and that's what a lot of people, that's why a lot of relationships go wrong now, man. Because people are in them because yeah, she was. I told you, I ain't seen her in over 30 years. So when she got out, she stayed out. She done had a colorful life, but thank God it wasn't with me. I don't know. You know, hey man, I got respect for the girl. Because she got out and she stayed out. I don't know nothing about baby mama drama. I tell anybody that, man. I got the utmost respect for my kid's mama. Cause she didn't when she made her mind up that she was out, she got out. You know? She was out. So and live with, you know, having to raise two kids, man, whose mom don't reach out to them. And you still got to make their life as normal as possible. You know, you got to deal with that hurt. You got to deal with that disappointment. You don't even understand why. Okay? Because you've never had the conversation. And so you just, you know, if there's one thing I could ever do, man, I wish my kids could get some closure with their mom. You know, above anything else in life, man, I wish my kids could get some closure. You know, with their mama, because they don't know her. They don't know her at all. Nothing about her at all. And I ran for mayor. So it wasn't like I was hard to find. I ran for mayor of DC, so I was easy to find, boy. I was real active back then politically, boy. I mean, I was a community activist. I was the epitome of a community activist, boy. I stayed involved. You know, I was always on the front line of something. No, I wasn't hiding, man. Wasn't hiding. Matter of fact, I used to be on television so much. My mama say, "Damn, boy, I don't even have to ask where you at no more." All I gotta do is watch TV, and somewhere you gonna pop up. Say you need to go sit your ass down somewhere, boy. I said, Mama, she said, "I know, boy, but sometimes you know you just do too much." Man, this Mother's Day. And my mama has been dead now. Since 2014. And boy, my mama used to get on my last nerve. I sure missed that old girl. I ain't lying. Man, my mama used to get on my last nerve. You know? And but I sure missed that old girl, boy. I ain't lying. Ain't lying. I miss that aggravation, man. I miss that aggravation from my mama. You know, I really do. And I never thought I would live to the day to say, man, I miss my mama aggravating me. I miss my mama getting on my nerves, man. I really do. I miss it. You know, not seriously, man. You know, and my mom always told me I was a late bloomer. I used to say, please don't speak that. She said, son, you're a late bloomer. Okay? All right? And I just said, okay. But man, if we can get these young girls right, if we can get women right, period, I think we can change this thing. You know, that see, there's some working class brothers, man. Good brothers, loyal, dependable, trustworthy. Can't even get the time of day, man. Because you know, they might not have the fine ride or the big house. You see, if truth be told, it's the high value men that are the hoes in the community. Because everybody want them. See, that's the one that's going through women like Lee went through Virginia. Because he high value. And he's wanted. And a lot of women just want to walk into his situation, man, and drop their bags down and set up shop. And he knows that. Thank you. He knows that. And he knows he's in demand. And that way he can have a one-night stand. Just like Kevin did, man. The only difference being, man, that one-night stand was his last. You think for 1 minute, if he knew that was going to be his last date, that it would have been with her? And rumor is he broke. See, that's the rumor that he's broke. They trying to get a GoFundMe, man, to get money for his funeral. Because most of the social media influencers out here, man, are just trying to get established. You know, they trying to get a foothold. And if I ask all of y'all right now, okay, name another black brand like him. You know, name another black brand. Name another black brand that you know. A lot of y'all would struggle. Take and exclude me. You know, how many other black brands do you know? It's not many, man. That's why I keep saying he done dropped the baton in the middle of the track, man. That ain't a whole lot of us own. And a lot of people are being critical of him, but who's in a position to run and pick that baton up? All them subscribers, where they gonna go, man? Who they gonna start listening to now? See, somebody gonna have to fill that void. Okay, that void got to be filled. And I don't care. I wish some of them would. He met this girl, and he had a heart attack. Um, 9 times out of 10, he took some Viagra, and because I have a cousin that took some Viagra, man, was trying to get with a girl, took some Viagra, and had a heart attack and died. You know, and you know, and when you're trying to do it all, you see, you're burning the candle at both ends. You're partying, you're having a good time, you got celebrity status. You know, here you got a woman that's a nurse, that you pull her on the first date. Y'all go out and she come to your house and spend the night. Oh man, you want to wax that ass. See, you want to wax that ass. And he probably didn't. And went and took a Viagra to help him out. And it made him have a heart attack. That the guy that played Green Mile was married to his wife used to work in the White House. I bet you he died from Viagra. Bet you he had a heart attack from Viagra. She just wrote a book. Y'all know God, Omarosa. That's the way to go. Yeah. Hey y'all, see this is when I had my showroom up on Georgia Avenue. 2000. That's when I was up there, man. Wow. Time flies. See that's my late mom, that's my son, that's me. Right there. Yeah, that's her. Yeah. Her husband was the Green Mile. He died of a heart attack. He sure did. Then she got married again. But that was her husband. Man, we go. Man, people don't know how to be real with each other. This is the problem. Not only do people not know how to be real with each other, Patty, what's going on? People don't know how to recognize a real person. See, a real person is going to say what they mean and mean what they say. That's how you know the difference. If and see, you'll get offended by a real person. Because when they start saying the truth, they're going to say something that might be an offense with you. And see, the problem with folk is this. They so quick to get an offense. That's how they miss real people. Because they too sensitive, man. You know, that the least little thing wrong somebody say, they wanna just take it wrong. And that's what the problem is. Folk don't know how to recognize nobody's genuine. And see, a genuine person ain't gonna pull no punches with you. A genuine person is no nonsense. See, a genuine person ain't gonna accept your excuses. A genuine person ain't gonna make no excuses. A genuine person is gonna be accountable. And see, and folk don't pay attention to that kind of stuff. And consequently, they got all these people that come in and give them a razzle dazzle song and a dance, and they fall for it. And now they don't trust nobody. You see? And that's what the problem is right now. See, most folks, there's so many deceivers out here, people don't know who to trust. What bad comment? So that's and again, man, you got some remember, man. If you don't remember anything else from this conversation, yeah, that was his name in the green. Yeah, that's him. That was him. That was him. Man, if y'all don't remember nothing else about this conversation, anytime somebody over flatter you, they got a hidden agenda. Pay attention to how people be flattering you, man. Cause it's gonna show you a lot about that person. Okay? That's their biggest weakness. They trying to get you to drop your guard, and they do it with flattery. And if you're a person that like to be flattered, you'll fall into their trap. And I'm telling you, don't fall into the trap. When a person starts flattering you, that's the person you need to be trying to figure out, what do they want? What is their agenda? And just keep your eyes on them. See, just keep your eyes on them. And anything that you want to do. Yeah, I didn't know that. He changed his will for her benefit? Oh my goodness. Well, she ain't hurting for no money, I know that. Man, know yourself. Know what you want. See, a lot of people don't even know what they want in a mate. They talking about they want a good person. Good person could be 600 pounds. I want somebody to treat me good. Man, that could be a 500-pound dude. Know what you want, man. And see, everybody, they are some things you don't compromise on. I got some things that ain't no compromise on this. But then I have some other things that, okay, I'll accept this. Good example. I don't eat pork, but my wife do. She don't eat it around me, but I know she eat pork because that's what they do in the Philippines. They eat pork. You see? So if I had the attitude, oh man, she eat pork, I don't do nothing. I don't want shit. I would have messed up. I would have missed out. I would have missed out. You see, so that's some of the things that I'm telling you, see, because she can quit eating that. See, I can change the diet. Okay? I can change the diet. See, that's a mindset that can be changed. Okay? But that was one of the compromises. And my daughter had to check me on that. My daughter had to check me on that. Because at first, when I first met my wife, I said, damn, baby, she poor. She's daddy. I'm pretty sure you do some shit she don't like either. And when my daughter said that to me, I said, damn, you might be right. That might be a good point. And I had to compromise, man. I had to compromise. You know, that's her. That's my wife. That's my wife. Right there. Let y'all see that again. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. That's her right there. That's my wife. Okay. And March, we was married 3 years. Next month, she had been gone 3 years. Okay? Yeah, that's if you're gonna do it, that's how you do it. So, man, pay attention. Pay attention to people. Listen to people. They'll tell you everything you need to know. And always trust your first instinct. Let me say that again. Always trust that first instinct. Okay? It's that first instinct that people overlook that causes the problem. Because you get the warning, you just overlook it. You get it, but you just overlook it. All right? Man, happy, trust your gut, man. Trust your gut. But because a lot of people are so insecure and so fragile, they don't trust themselves. They don't have the confidence in themselves. Trust your gut, man. Okay? Yeah, you got to teach them how to treat you. One of my old girlfriends used to tell me that, Don, you got to teach them how to treat you. I didn't do very well with her, but I got the lesson. I caught the lesson. I didn't do good with her, but I kept the lesson. She's always telling me, baby, you got to teach people how to treat you. Okay? No, you got to teach people, and sometimes that ain't pleasant. See, and that's what people are uncomfortable with, man. Teaching people how to treat you. And see, that's one thing Kevin did. He taught people how he wanted to be treated. If you came, he was no nonsense. If you came with some bullshit, man, he cut you off, slice you up. See, and tell you the truth. And right now, we have too many women that just want to walk into a ready-made situation, man, with their kids and put their bags down and think, a big booty, a pretty face, and some sex is supposed to be enough. See, that's the illusion that a lot of these men, they think they gotta have a big butt. Yeah. No, you care, man. See, anything you care about, you're gonna tolerate. Let me say that again. Anything that you care about, you're gonna tolerate, man. You'll put up with it. Even if it's abusive. If you care about it, you'll tolerate it, man. And you got a lot of women right now that are in abusive relationships because they care. It's some men in some abusive relationships because they care. Okay? All right, man. I see y'all. I'm out.